Howdy and welcome.
I do hear people say, when in church, you don't open your mouth out loud to thank God for the many things or blessings you've got. It's positivity and life talks. Get linked up with us every day. We motivate, we guide, we talk about positive living. Be inspired with this. How many times do you think thanks without actually expressing it? I guess so many times. Don't get defensive. You aren't the first person, neither are you going to be the last person. In fact, it happens in everyone's life, even in the life of the ancient time people. In spite of that, let us look at the bright side of this our situation. In the greatest book ever written, David and Solomon were masters of thanksgiving. They never let thanksgiving sink in their hearts alone. They could not withstand it either. So they pour out by putting their gratitude, how grateful they were, into music, or by speaking it loud for those around to hear and celebrate with them for what the God Almighty had done in their lives. Many a time, we are only eager to look at the darkest part of our lives and ignoring the many blessings. Because of that, we are quick to pour out our grievances to others. We never hesitate to complain about our darkest moments for others to hear, and it is probably because they say problem shared is literally halfway solved. Complaining has become a habit to most people, which does not help at all. Joseph saw himself as blessed even when he was in the pit. He gave himself hope. You must see yourself blessed, for you have life. You must see yourself blessed, for you have life. David also experienced darkest moments, but he never relied on his predicaments. He was always filled with music of thankfulness and giving hope to himself. To me, I can say he has been the greatest musician to ever lived. Friend, you have got to be grateful and say that gratitude out loud. Don't just think it, but more importantly, do what? Say it loud. I do hear people say, when in church, you don't open your mouth out loud to thank God for the many things or blessings you've got, because there are haters who are listening to you. Well, those so-called haters haven't realized how precious that breath of life is, and they aren't grateful for that matter. They aren't grateful for that matter. Moreover, it is funny to hear that. Isn't that funny? Jesus Christ himself had haters, and he will always have until the end of time. You must not use haters as an excuse not to show gratitude, friend. You must not use haters as an excuse not to show gratitude. In fact, when people still have such thoughts, it means they aren't having faith in God at all. It means they don't trust and believe in what the infinite being can do for their wellness and cheerfulness. Also, at times we usually make this mistake by keeping mute and thinking thanks and holding on it. When the person demises, that is when we pour it out and act like we've ever been grateful to him or her when alive. Look, by then he or she is gone and isn't listening to your thanksgiving either. It is of no value anymore. Don't just think thanks, dear. Say it loud with a high-spirited heart. That is joy. Go ahead and tell those whom you are grateful to. See, if your spouse is doing something you like, focus on that and thank him or her. If your parents are doing something good and great in your life, why withhold in your truths that thanksgiving? Tell them how thankful and grateful you are. Also, your friends who are in one way or the other close to you in times of your adversities, and also encourage you when you really needed it. Friend, you've got to open and spill out that gratitude by giving a lovely sound of thankfulness to their hearing. Show to them the gratitude either via words or actions. Combination of words and actions is highly recommended, friend. You've got to let them hear it. You've got to let them see it and feel it. I'm eager to let you know this. You must not focus on seeing the big difference, because it takes time for that big improvement in your life be seen or felt by you. It is a gradual process. To quickly add, when you thus focus on the big difference, the brain gives you pale feelings. Why? For the reason that you aren't going to get that big difference you're looking for overnight. However, focusing on the little details, looking at the small light experiences in your life does you great. You must know that not everything in your life will be perfect. Yet, concentrating on the good aspect of your life always does you good and great. Yes, it saves you a lot from depression. Friend, don't look at the pit in which you are. Always try your very best to look at the palace and be thankful for that treasure in your life. Don't look at the pit, look at the palace. Let your head be up and straight into the palace. Don't look at the pit, look at the palace. And that applies to every situation you find yourself. That is where real happiness is. Come on, let your tongue perform what it is meant to. Don't just think gratitude. Don't just think thanks. Say it to those who deserve it. And you know what? That great positive emotions that comes with it sends strong and positive vibrations out into the universe, making you attract more of same or such from the one whom you are grateful towards, or from different sources. I've got to tell you this. You know, I've always been your best ally. Do this every day and your life will be great. Each morning, look for the one thing you are grateful for. Express it throughout your day, and your entire day will be a great experience. Look out for the one thing that you are grateful for. Express it quickly throughout your day, and your entire day will be a great experience. Don't just think thanks. Express it. Express it.
Inspirational message by Isaiah Amujegbe.
He is motivated to inspire people around the globe, people like you, through his motivational instincts, and brought to you by Positivity and Life Talks team.
Visit our website www.positivitylifetalks.wordpress.com. You can also call or WhatsApp on +233 24066 5376. For more, have a nice and a blissful day.